This is a showcase developed by IDS Scheer and NL for Business, demonstrating the added value of IRIS and SAP NetWeaver BPM. The case is based on a virtual company, United Motors Group. Within UMG, Peter Sanchez is Manager Operational Excellence. He's budget owner for process improvements. Peter starts up every morning the IRIS performance dashboard to see if he has to intervene in order to improve business performance. He's viewing now the project management process within UMG. That consists of the process project initiation, execution and closure. For every process, the indicators are defined. Peter sees that the delivery within budget is a problem within UMG. Exceeding 5% of the budget is tolerated, but not the actual percentage of 11. And also the values of other process indicators are colored red. Peter decides that the underlying processes need to be improved, so he calls Peter May. Peter May is a business process expert within UMG. Peter has done already several process optimizations by analyzing the as-is processes and talking to the end users in the process. Peter May is using Enterprise Modeling by IDS Scheer for analysis. He starts from the high-level process map, drilling down to HR, focusing now on the as-is project initiation process. He starts analyzing the project initiation process and notices the following. A lot of process steps needed to perform the process, which influence the throughput time negative. Besides, a lot of process steps are supported by different applications, like Word and Excel, which results in double work of maintaining project data. Peter May is creating now a copy of the as-is to model the new to-be scenario. The step determine approval can also be done automatically instead of manual. Peter would also like to capture all data unified in one SAP system, where every step is registered and can be monitored in a better way. Exceeding of budgets and time can be monitored more detailed then. Peter would also like to support the end users in a more friendly way by using the SAP portal. But that's something that he has to discuss with IT. Peter May also would like to know what standard SAP Enterprise services can be reused supporting the project initiation process. That's why he's now looking via IRIS in the ESR, the Enterprise Service Repository. He enters the business object map and selects the deployment unit Project Processing. Available service interface and operations are nicely structured here. The business process expert now merges the valuable service information to his IRIS environment. He clicks on Merge and then the information will be taken over. He can view the log file here for some detailed merge information. But Peter May is now checking if the data has been taken over. When he clicks on Service Operations folder, he can see at the right side all the objects that are taken over, in this case operations. Now Peter would like to go to his to-be process model. Because in the process Create Project, he would like to discover services with the word project in it. That's why he goes to the SAP Service search functionality and asks for the name project. He clicks on Find and then there are some results. He goes now to Project Processing and sees a lot of information that's coming from the ESR. Now Peter would like to know if his definition and understanding of the process component Project Processing is the same as that one on SDN. That's why he views here the SDN help. After this check, Peter May will link the process component to the process step. Project Processing is within the model and it will be linked to the process step Create Project with Work Breakdown Structure element. After that, for the Service Interface Manage Project In, he can both view SDN help and open a WSDL of the interface. For now, he just links it to the process step. Peter does the same for the operation Create Project. Also for the business object, project, and Peter May will also link another operation, create work branch structure, to the same process step. For the next process step in the sequence of the process flow, create and assign document, Peter May was not able to find an existing service to support. That's why he's creating here a service request. At the right side, he clicks on service request, puts it next to the activity, and puts in his requirement. This requirement will go to the IT department later on. Peter May is now saving his to-be model, and now he will run a report. He's running the report ESR service requests. In this way, it's very easy for Peter to see in an overview all his requests he has. Now there are only 2 within this process, but you can imagine if you have more processes that the service requests can be much more. This will be sent to the IT department. Peter May will now synchronize his to-be process to the SAP Solution Manager, which is used for the blueprint, configuration, realization, and maintenance in a solution. IRIS for SAP ensures that the process structure on business side using IRIS is exactly the same as the process structure on IT side in a Solution Manager. From IRIS you can synchronize and navigate to the Solution Manager and the other way around. As you can see here, per process step, the SAP transactions are taken over in the Solution Manager. You can also link documentation on the Solution Manager side, in this case in the category Project Documentation. There is the Project Document Template. By synchronizing this backwards to IRIS, also on business side, this document is available. Now let's open our to-be process again. We would like to run now another report. It says the ESR blueprint. This report gives an overview what applications or SAP transactions or linked service components support the process steps. This is very helpful on IRIS side to have the report also linked to the process. But we also would like to see the same report in the SAP Solution Manager, because people working with the SAP Solution Manager can then also see what parts should be executed in a service-oriented way. When we go to the tab Developments, we can also see more in detail what service requests we have within the process. So actually in IRIS and the SAP Solution Manager, 100% of the end-to-end processes are documented here. Now from our event-driven process chain we can also transform this to a business process modeling notification diagram, a BPMN diagram. Our new to-be process looks like this in BPMN. This is actually also the starting point for model to execution, which will be done by the same business process expert.